Very much, Principal Deputy Speaker. The only aspect of the motion that I welcome this afternoon is the public fallout that we have seen between the SDLP and the Nationalist and Republican Alliance of who can beat their chest the most to say they're the biggest Europhiles that exist in Stormont. But by all means, the comedy's good, the crack's good, and I hope they continue in the weeks and months ahead. Principal Deputy Speaker, the very fact that the SPS deal is between the EU and Great Britain is confirmation that Northern Ireland has already been captured by the EU. The SDLP may try to spin this as a positive step forward, but the facts remain. Northern Ireland is still wholly subject to the EU's customs code. There is no reduction in the customs border or its expensive bureaucracy. EU Regulation 2017-625, which treats Northern Ireland as EU territory and GB as a third country, remains untouched. EU tariffs and checks still apply. Why is the UK government still spending £190 million on Irish sea border infrastructure? The Parcels border still remains. Non-food goods all face the same red tape. And there has been no removal of the Irish sea border, only more PR and deception on offer. On Wednesday at the Executive Office Committee, we were briefed by Executive Office officials who said regulatory divergence from GB isn't an issue anymore. Are the DUP happy that this nonsense is coming from civil servants under the direction of the department led up by the Deputy First Minister, Emma Little-Pengelly? One official even claimed there is no real issue to EU tariffs on GB goods entering Northern Ireland because businesses can claim the money back. Really? Tell that to Richard Snape, owner of the Wooden Floor Company in Belfast. Speaking on the Nolan Show last month, he outlined how a 49% anti-dumping tariff on wooden flooring from outside the EU has hammered his business. He runs shops in England, Scotland and Northern Ireland, but he can no longer move goods freely from GB to Northern Ireland. Yes, he can reclaim the tariff through the duty reimbursement scheme, but what does he have to say about that? It's a huge amount of work. You'd nearly have to bring in an extra member of staff just to do all the paperwork. That's a burden on a small business. And when you're looking at expanding, you should be paying someone to grow your company, not to navigate government bureaucracy. Members, that's the real-world impact of the protocol. That's the reality of the non-existence divergence claimed by the Executive Office officials. Let's be clear, this motion is not pro-business. It has a pro-Brussels, pro-border, pro-break-up of the United Kingdom agenda. This motion and its amendment should be rejected in its entirety. It speaks for Europhiles and border builders. It doesn't speak for the businesses impacted by the very thing it claims to champion.